a black and white issue. This is a national crisis. Like, I believe that this is a crisis. I mean, for white people to come out and show how deeply they was hurt, and like Asians and different people from different nations in different parts of the world to come out and show that they felt the same way I felt on that video. I greatly appreciate it. It's like a sense of I'm not the only one that feels this way.
You said this is not a black and white issue, but are you saying this is not an issue of race? I'm sure you think it's a racial issue.
I really doubt it. It was about the officer's pride. It was about my father being 6'4" and 350 pounds, and he wanted to be, the top cop that brings this big man down because he's just big. I mean, my father wasn't even doing anything. I mean, you know, he wasn't really doing nothing. He didn't have no gun. He ain't run. He ain't smack him. Nothing.
A lot of people will be surprised because this is being made out to be a racial issue, and you're saying you don't think it's about race.
Being that my father was black and the officer was white, I mean, that's different races. But as far as the situation, I can't really say it's like really a black and white issue. It's about the police officer and abusing their power.
Yeah.
BBN, Jack Frost. So recently, Eric Garner's daughter, has been hospitalized due to a heart attack, and the hospital had to induce coma in her. And that's not the weird part. Like, if that was the story, I'd do the story. Don't get it confused. Actually, I saw the story on my Twitter feed on her verified account. And the thing that really made this seem like it was something to me was whoever was in charge or whoever was tweeting on her verified account said that the police actually ran whoever it was, I don't know if it was him or her, ran the individual out of Mrs. Garner's room, out of her hospital room. For whatever the reason is, the police heard she had a heart attack, and now they're standing around her, supposedly, quote unquote, guarding her. Now, this is definitely something that should be of a concern due to the fact that her father died at the hands of a police officer, and very unnecessarily. So this is something that is definitely something that this is news. This is real news. For everybody that doesn't know who Eric Garner is, Eric Garner's father, for everybody that doesn't know who he is, he was a gentleman that was allegedly selling loose cigarettes in front of a store. And I live in New York City. It has happened in Staten Island. I live in New York City. And I'm not going to dry snitch on nothing. But believe me, it ain't hard to go find a loose cigarette. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is not a job where guys are standing out in front of the place that probably sells loose cigarettes, selling loose cigarettes. Now, if an individual has cigarettes, you could walk up to them and say, yo, I'll buy one of those off of you. And that happens. So I don't, like, whenever I heard this story, it always kind of kills me. Like, they think that this is like the guy's occupation. He goes and he buys a whole bunch of cigarettes and he stands out in front of a store selling loose cigarettes. Not going to make that much money doing that. I'm just telling you what it is. No, it's just not. Anyway, so you got like a whole bunch of kids. How's he taking care of his kids off of selling loose cigarettes? 50-cent cigarettes. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, so the police officers were called because two young boys, two teenagers, I'm guessing, had an altercation inside or outside the store, and somebody called the police. Eric Garner broke the altercation up, sent the two kids on their way. After Eric Garner sent the two kids on their way, police showed up. When police showed up, for whatever the reason is, they decided to accost him. One of the police officers attacked what was the individual that choked him out, and that's how he ended up passing away. So to have her just have a regular old, I'm not gonna say heart attack like a heart attack's a regular thing, but to have a medical issue, her go to the hospital, and then all of a sudden the police show up out of the clear blue and say, we're gonna guard you. I just don't see that. That doesn't happen to celebrities. So why is that happening to her? You understand? That's my point. Anyway, let's get to the story. The eldest daughter of Eric Garner, who died after a New York City police officer put him in a chokehold, is in a coma after suffering a heart attack, according to multiple reports. In a series of tweets, Erica Garner's verified Twitter account asks people to pray for the activists. The Garner Snipes family wants to thank you all for your prayers and support. At this moment, there are no updates on Erica's condition, the tweet said. They asked that you take this holiday to enjoy your loved ones and for self-care. More updates will come as they are available. And then right there, as you can see, that's one of the tweets that went out on a personal verified account. That's not the first tweet I saw, by the way. The first tweet I saw was them wondering why the police was kicking them out of the room while they're there, trying to tend to their loved one. Like, that's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. The Reverend Al Sharpton tweeted that Garner, 27, had suffered a heart attack. Now, I'm not here I'm not judging anybody or anything like that. But, we have to say what it is. Even if it's somebody that we have an affinity for or that we do wish the best for. She's 27 and she had a heart attack. That's really, really abnormal. I'm not gonna throw any kind of accusations out there, of anything. I'm just saying that that's really abnormal for a 27-year-old to have a heart attack. Leaving the hospital after praying for Erica Snipes, daughter of Eric Garner, she suffered a serious heart attack, he wrote on Twitter. Please pray for her. And that the heart attack was serious, as said by, I'm going to assume every heart attack is serious. Not for nothing. Every heart attack is serious. And that's what, as per Mr. Reverend Al Sharpton. Garner's mother, Esau Snipes, told the New York Times that her daughter was in a medically induced coma following a heart attack. Now, usually, they put you in a medically induced coma because there's something going on. You understand what I'm saying? They need for your body to heal. So let's say you're having brain swelling and they can't get your brain they need your brain to, it's swelling for whatever the reason might be. They might put you in a medically induced coma. You understand? Like, they only put you in a medically induced coma as far as I know when there's a really, really, really serious problem and they need for your body to go through the healing process, which means that you need to be, not awake. You need to be like, your body needs some serious healing to go on. So she didn't just slip into a coma. She's in a medically induced coma. So we got to see what happens of that. But obviously, she's having some real health issues, and it's nothing to joke around about. In July 2014, police attempted to arrest Eric Garner, a 43-year-old father of 6, for allegedly selling cigarettes illegally in Staten Island. Video of the incident shows New York City police officer Danny Pantaleo tackling Garner from behind and taking him to the ground using the department van chokehold. Not only did this coward jump him when he wasn't looking, but he also used the chokehold that's illegal. I mean, come on, man. Garner, look, man, I get on police officers as much as I get on these rappers that talk about drugs, as much as I get on absolutely any kind of freaking foolishness that's happening out there in this world on this channel. And I say that to say there are lots of police officers that do their job appropriately, but it's douchebags like this that muddy the water. Because sometimes quick story. Once there was a place that was getting busted for whatever they was getting busted for, and I had a relative that used to frequent the place that was getting busted for whatever they was getting busted for. So I was standing all the way across the street watching it. Now this is back when you still had this is pre-freaking cameras on every phone. You understand what I'm saying? Cameras was not on every phone back then. You know what I mean? What was I had? I had a sidekick. Cameras was not on every phone back then. You know, the flip sidekick and shit? The shit that you pop and the shit, it spin and flips out. I had one of those. So I'm standing across the street and I'm just watching the scene. Police officer came all the way across the street, handcuffed me, and told me that I couldn't watch. This was two lanes of traffic with where you gotta park at. So it was, you understand what I'm saying? Like, parking was on both streets and it was 2 lanes of traffic. So just to say that, I say that to say, you have police officers that are just douchebags, and it is what it is, and there's nothing anybody could do about it. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing civilians could do about it. All we could do is report it. It's up for the people on the force to get them off of the force. You understand what I'm saying? But they're not gonna do that because you can't tell on your partner. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a really terrible situation. But douchebags like this is what make everybody look bad. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the link to this story in the description. I want to know what you guys think about this. Look, man, I just think that that's kind of weird that they decided that they're gonna show up at her hospital bed and guard her from her loving family. That's just odd. Let me hear what y'all think about this. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, #Bronx Bombers. Yeah, look, I love y'all, man. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Health is important. That's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.